Hey, what's going on everybody? Al Curry, AC Motorsport. What we got today is a review on a 2013 Mercedes Maybach Benz C250 Sport Edition. This is one of Mercedes' most sold vehicles. They can depend on these. It's an entry-level Mercedes. This vehicle was made to compete against the Honda Accord or the Toyota Camry. Rather, this is Mercedes' answer to those vehicles. In my opinion, it's a much better vehicle. I mean, Mercedes has the best R&D. They have the best R&D department. They have the longest R&D department, with Mercedes being the first vehicle ever made. And this one's in pretty good shape. So what we'll do is we'll do a walk around. It has the AMG rims on this one. It has a sport fascia up front. Nice aggressive look. It's in a very desirable color. Its exterior is white with the black interior. And if you don't know, white is a German racing color. This one will have the vented and drilled rotors. The vents, let's see if I can get to them. These are the vents here, and this is designed for cooling. Also, this is designed for cooling. But if you're driving your car on the streets, most likely you'll never get your brakes hot enough to fade. And these calipers are pretty big. They're 2 piston calipers up front and 1 piston calipers in the back. A brake job on this car will cost you maybe around $400. You can do it less if you can do work yourself. Let's go to the trunk here and see if I can show you the trunk. Let's pop the key. Comes with just your basic Mercedes key. Inside, the trunk is pretty big. The sun is shining pretty good, so let's try to give you a better look at how deep that goes back inside. There we go. I mean, I'm gonna date myself, but I'm from the time where we had drive-in movies, and trust me, Granny would have had about 3 of her grandkids in here. Here you got the books, and you have a first aid kit. Mercedes gives you a first aid kit. Here's a fuse box, but the fit and finish on here, Mercedes is top notch. This car will give you a real spare tire and not the inflator kit. And then there's the jack there. So that's a plus. A lot of cars you have to pay for that option. Mercedes, you do not. It has the signals on the outside. This car will have lane departure here. A picture of another car will pop up, and if you're coming out of your lane, it will vibrate on you and let you know that you're outside of your lane. This car also comes with a sunroof. Just a nice overall sporty look to this vehicle. Now let's go on inside and we'll review the interior. Okay, so now we'll take a look at the interior. On the door here, you have your seat adjustments. Mercedes, they have a 16-way adjustable seat here. And you also have memory seats. So this has a 3-person memory seats, kind of like the 3 bears. You got Daddy Bear, Mama Bear, and Little Bear. You got your door locks right here. It has brushed aluminum on the side. It has a soft touch vinyl on the doors, which is very durable. Doesn't normally crack and look terrible with age. It actually ages pretty well. You have all your window controls, your mirror control. You have a child safety lock right here. Here's your rear hood latch. Has nice speakers. This car has a Harman Kardon stereo system. You have all your controls right here, say like your blinkers, your windshield wipers, the cruise control, and the window tilt right there. Here's your light switches, trunk switch. This one does have the racing pedals, which are a nice touch. The aluminum pedals. It has a nice full leather steering wheel. Has a flat bottom look with the brushed aluminum on the wheels. You have your controls right here. So this will control your trip meter and all of the information on your dash, on the cluster there. You got voice activated command right there, and you have your stereo controls right there. There is the console there, brushed aluminum throughout. Brushed aluminum on the dash. Let's go ahead, turn the car on. We did do a 90,000 mile service on this car, which consisted of, we did the spark plugs, we did an oil change, we did all of the filters, we put a new thermostat in here, we did the timing chain, and we did the actuators and the solenoid actuators on this car. So this car is good to go. Cars that have timing change, normally you need to do them between 90,000 miles and say 120. Once you get past that, you're on borrowed time. This car will have a navigation system. It has a telephone hookup for Bluetooth. You can hook up your phone. You have a CD. You can put a CD in here, or you can also have the radio. You can control the radio here on the steering wheel. You have a mute button here. There's your volume up, there's your volume down. Here's how you can answer the phone or hang the phone up. If you want to change the stereo, you just push this button right here. 102.1. Well, it's already on 102.1, so let's 102.9. So, and then it will just change it right there. So you can keep your hands on the steering wheel and control what you need to control in your car. It's a safety feature. It's not just a convenience. That's a safety feature, and that comes from racing in Formula 1. Let's see what we have here. It has an automatic transmission, but you can also shift this like a sequential gearbox. So if you tap it to the right, the gears will go up. If you tap it to the left, the gears go down. Let's see, it has an eco mode and a sport mode. This car is a 4-cylinder turbo. Gets about almost 200 horsepower. I believe it's 201 horsepower. This car will have heated seats on both sides. Here's your hazard. It has dual climate control on here. Let's turn that off. And all your other buttons, your defrost, your AC, and everything else. That's about it. This is your, like I said, a basic Mercedes. Nice soft touch dash here, and the brushed aluminum throughout. It does have a sunroof. Sunroof does work. If you tilt it back, you get that open air feel. Push it down, it'll close down. And if you let's see, push it up, you can just get a little fresh air without having to have it all the way open or the sun all the way in your face. So let's take a look in the back seat real fast. Look back here, it's pretty roomy. The seats are kind of slanted back, kind of bucketed, if you will. Gives you a little bit of leg room there if you're a taller person. It has the child safety seat hookup back there. You could probably get 2 child seats back there. Well, I know you can. And Mercedes has the safest record out of any manufacturer. Let's put the dealer plates on and let's go for a ride. Equipped with a backup camera. Very convenient and a nice safety feature to help keep your bumper from getting scratched up. Alright, now we're on the inside. About to go for a ride. So you can see that this car rides and drives as it should. It's pretty quiet and comfortable. Let's adjust my seat here. Let's put down the headrest. Be up a little. Head right. If you're taller, you can push that back, give you a little more leg room. I'm not the tallest brother, so you know, I have to sit a little bit closer. Let's pop the sunroof a little bit. Now I'm going to put it in sport mode. I drive with sport mode. It's a beautiful day here in sunny San Carlos, California. That's where AC Motorsport is located. You can follow us on Instagram. It's AC Motorsport 11 on Instagram. Is AC Motorsport on Facebook. The email is acmotorsport@yahoo. This car has variable valve timing. What does that mean for you? It means that your car will get very good fuel economy. So it means if I'm driving on the freeway, some of the valves will shut down. It'll adjust the air fuel mixture, shut down some of the valves to give you better fuel economy. But the minute that you need to hit the gas pedal and accelerate, then the car operates as it should, and you will get all of the valves opening up. Let's roll up the window to try to kill some of the noise here. Car is very comfortable. This would be a nice car to daily drive. It's sporty, but the suspension is also soft enough to where you're not feeling every bump, but will go around the corners quite nicely. And with that turbo, it just gives you a nice amount of power there. Let's go ahead and close this so we can cancel out all of the noise. And we'll do a freeway pull so you can, it's a lot of cars getting on the freeway. We can do a pull here. Shifts are smooth. Mercedes, they build their own transmissions in-house. I mean, it's a fun car to drive. I just kind of cut in between someone. Here in California don't really know how to drive. They speed up to block you from getting in front of them if you're a faster vehicle, and so you have to sometimes hop in and just say sorry. You can find this car at our website in lots of pictures at ac2motorsport.com. Or just reach out and ask me any questions that you have about this car. We have this car for, I believe, $10,999. So for just under $11,000, you can drive a luxury car every day. A dependable luxury car. People think that they can't afford Mercedes, or Mercedes aren't the most dependable. On the contrary, Mercedes are the most dependable cars. They have the most research and development. They do the most homework. They sell the most cars worldwide. Outside of the United States, the C250 would be a cab. So cab drivers, to my knowledge, aren't the most wealthy people, so they need something dependable, and they choose to drive a Mercedes for their cabs. So yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. Hit like and subscribe, and I'll bring you more review driving videos. All right, enjoy yourself and be safe.